Happy Labor Day, everybody. Hopefully you got a day off. I don't. I got to work. But I figured I'd do a little rummaging since it's probably going to be a light day. I don't think my phone's going to be blowing up that much. But I've got a couple rare bars from the Seco mint. And you may have seen these before on other channels. But the difference with these ones is on the back side, they're blank. So this is the Type 5 reverse that doesn't have a Seco bar written on the back. Let me show you what these things are valued at. A little bit different than the standard one. I was fortunate to find two of these in two different times. So that's a Seco 47. And I just noticed a Coinsense and Nonsense video where he showed his. He's got Seco 47 also right here. Labor Day 73. Type 8 reverse, 4,483, and rarity value of 4. Mine is different though. Mine's the 47V Labor Day 73 variety. And it's got the Type 5 reverse. And it's got a rarity value of $35. Still need to find the canceled one. Long shot on that. But I'm doing a little reorganization. I need to do some severe reorganization of my art bars. But after I hit the thing, I wanted to get a couple of these put into capsules. These ones I got at West Michigan Jewelry Exchange, these highly toned Sunshine Mining dated, you probably can't see it there, but just above the eagle, it's dated 1989, which is very unusual. Normally you don't see these with a date on them. Focus on the bullion. So I didn't want to disturb the toning on these. So I'm going to encapsulate them so that they can stay toned. Because this kind of toning, if you wipe on it with your finger, it will put a fingerprint on it. You can barely see above the sunshine, maybe. Maybe you can't. It's hard to tell, but there, you see the fingerprints right over here on this side. Somebody touched it. And the back doesn't look like it's got, down here at the bottom you can kind of see a little bit of somebody's fingerprint down there. But well, hopefully that'll auto-correct itself a little bit. But I wanted to get these two into capsules because of the beautiful toning on them. This one doesn't have much toning at all, but it is like mint condition. So this one, I'm going to dip it. It's going to get the dip ski treatment. I figured I'd do these two. I checked, I have 3 more of these Nevada Coin Mart bars. These aren't very common, but I have 4 now. And so this one will probably go up on the trading block. And then I got to get this one into a capsule to put next to the other one that I got from Bob Wojciechowski. Let me get a capsule for that. Getting down to the last row, I'm almost halfway through the last row of my 250 count box of capsules. I bought these in bulk a couple years ago, and I unboxed it on the channel. And I think I titled the video, Silverstruck Made Me Do This. So I don't know if I'm going to have to order another box of 250 or if with the silver price and the vintage pricing, if it's going to be not that economical. Oh, I'm ordering another guardhouse box today specifically for colored enameled bars. These are all Seco bars. I've got another one that I got in my Halloween bar box that I need to pull out that's colorized. So I'm going to do a 50 bar guardhouse box with just colored silver, enameled silver. And then I got to put these somewhere where I don't lose them. These are fast forward bars for the asset stacker to trade. I told him, get me some Halloween bars that are cool. These are the higher premium ones of the fast forwards too. So these are going to be the hardest to get, especially this one. This one I might keep for myself because I kind of want a Ford GT40. So there's that. And then last night I watched Halloween Kills, the extended cut. Really good flick. I like this one. This release has the Blu-ray and the DVD. They don't do this very much anymore. Companies don't do the dual disc releases anymore, especially with the 4K. I think they figured out that they can get more money if they just do one disc in one format. So if you're a Blu-ray guy, you can't, or if you're a DVD user and you don't have a Blu-ray player or whatever, I'm not sure. But I still use DVDs. Let me grab some E-Zest and we'll see if we can get this thing looking good. And then, oh yeah, and I've got another colorized bar to show you. Actually, should I do that now? I don't know. Let me get some E-Zest. We'll clean these up and see if I have enough time for the other one. Otherwise, I'll just make another video. I also went hunting for more Labor Day bars to see if I had any more, but it doesn't appear that I do. So I thought I had more Labor Day bars. So I guess I don't. So let's start off with this rare 1989 dated Sunshine Mining bar. I'm going to only put it in the solution for a couple seconds. It's not that bad. You can see a little bit better on this side. But it's got an awkward amount of toning. How about that? Bam, this thing might come out like new. I think it did. I need another paper towel. I'll just use the corner. I've got a lens cloth here, microfiber, pat it dry a bit. And bam, look at that. Brand new bar. I'd give it a little bit more of a rinse off, I guess. Yeah, I'll actually rinse it under running water. There's still water droplets on there. But that thing turned out sweet. I'll show it again at the end after it's dry. But I'm curious about this thing here. It's got like this dirty, dusty toning to it. Not very pretty. This one I'm going to trade out. These are hard to find, but I happened to stumble across a few of them in my travels. So if you got another rare bar that's vintage, especially Halloween bars, I'd be up for trade, up for a swap. Yeah, that thing turned out awesome too. I've got another napkin over here, paper towel. Yeah, that turned out really cool. Look at that. It's still got a little bit, up here above the rays. But it did turn out really good. Nice and clean. This is actually, might be cleaner than my other ones. And then we got this Easter 1977. Nothing too exciting on this one, but maybe I can brighten it up a bit. Light up its life a bit. Hopefully you guys are having some fun today. Don't have to work and do some barbecuing and whatnot. I'll be here at the office all day. And let's see what this one looks like. It looks like I'm gonna run out of time. I'll unbox the other thing, a separate video. Cliffhanger, how about that? Easter 1977. So this will go with my Easter bars. Pretty cool. Let me get some capsules for them and put them away. Oh wait, I forgot. I have this dated 1988 A-Mark bar, or round. Might as well give it a quick bath as long as I got the stuff out. See how well we can make this thing look. I've got a few of these dated ones. Holy cow, this thing turned out like brand new. I could tell right away on this one. That is cool. Wow, look at that. That is like brand new. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I remembered. Holy cow. That's almost like a brand new one. So for those that don't know, if you find these are very common out there. It's an A-Mark, but you won't see the 1988 on it. If it doesn't have a date here, that means it's current production. They still make these today, but you want to get the ones with the date. Well, I gave them a thorough rinsing and dried them out. Look at that. That turned out like new. So we'll get it into a capsule. Oh, will this fit? Yeah, it does. It's supposed to. That's a snug fit. So there's that one. Go with these other three. So now I got two with killer toning on them and one that's like brand new. And if I happen to be by West Michigan Jewelry Exchange, I'm going to go back and get the last couple of these because the ones with the date, they're highly collectible. I think Silver Bar Stackers sold these for around $100 a piece. So why not grab them while you can, when you see them, especially if they're selling for that kind of price. We'll get this Easter one put away from Madison Mint. This will go in with the Easter stuff. Right now, the Easter stuff and Thanksgiving stuff is sharing a box with my Christmas stuff. So eventually they'll have to have separate boxes of their own. And then this one I will put up for trade. If you've got a more uncommon vintage silver bar you want to trade for this bad boy, let me know. Like if I had a coin mart, and then this thing turned out like a brand new, like a brilliant uncirculated round. Amazing, amazing. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll put my Labor Day bars away, and I'll see you guys in the next video. These ones actually I'm putting in my high value box because these ones have the Type 5 reverse, worth quite a bit more than the standard version. Anyway, well, not quite a bit, but maybe 20 bucks more. Anyway, hope you guys are having an awesome day. I will see you later.